All right. Well, Gus, it has been a little bit more of a difficult year, you could say.
I can.
And I would like to give a podcast gift to you right now. Gus,
Well,
without a bit, and I mean this 100%, why don't you intro the podcast, buddy?
You mean it?
I truly, and I'm not even doing the bit. Some people are listening and they're like, wow, what an extended bit. He's still going to cut him off. I'm not going to do it. Go for it.
Okay, wow, I've never got this far before. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gus and Eddy podcast. Sorry, I'm flinching. All right, I'll start over. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gus and Eddy podcast today. It's the Christmas episode.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to start now.
That was pretty good, man.
Honestly, thank you. I was flinching the whole time. I was just like braced. I was like, I know he's going to steamroll. I know he's going to get me. He didn't get me. It's a Christmas miracle.
Dude, you were out of practice because of me, and I honestly, good job, dude. You did a great job. I'm real proud of you. Today's episode is all about positivity and multi-level marketing, but we'll get to that part later.
Yeah, guys, swipe up.
You're not going to believe. Do you want to work on your own schedule?
Yeah. Do you want me to waft a couple of nice crisp 20s in your face and be like, you dumb employed bitch, look what I did.
I bought a bunch of makeup and then used my own bank account money to make it seem like I'm making a lot of cash.
Guys, I just went down to the ATM and I took this money out so I could film this ad. They didn't pay me for it, but they said they'd send me a free shirt if I did. Here, I'm going to wave it at you.
That should be, honestly, an advertising tactic that they use for us. So maybe, Mac Weldon gives us money, and then we, flex it on everybody. I fan myself with cash as we're doing it, Or maybe they can only send us underwear, so I fan myself with underwear.
That sounds good. But you can't really fan yourself with underwear because it's really limp, so we'd have to get, a whole bunch of, starch in it, so it's really dry.
I had a different plan already. What I do is I wet it, and then I just place it on a frozen pizza in the freezer until it's hard, and then I just go for it. I fan myself.
Do you have to actually set it on the pizza and get gross wet undie juice on it, or can you just put it in the freezer regular?
Well, they're clean undies. I mean, they're not new, but they're clean, and it needs a flat surface for the fan. You need a flat. And so
the bottom of the freezer, I feel might be flat enough for that, perhaps. But
I don't know what your freezer management is like, but I have not seen the bottom of my freezer in just about 6 months. Because I have frozen pizzas laid there already, so it's already, dude. Wonderful gift from my mom. She sent me a surprise, the Taste of Chicago boxes, like how we get Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza out here. Mm-hmm. My mom did it as a surprise, and it was 2 Lou's deep dish pizzas, and for non-Chicago people or suburbs of Chicago, or I think 1 in Arizona and 1 in California. Portillo's is a hot dog fast food chain, and they make Italian beef sandwiches. And my mom sent me this box that had a big double kit of making the Italian beef sandwich. It has the bread, the beef, the gravy, all that shit. But my fridge was 100% full. And it was this very nice surprise. So I just went into panic mode. Luckily, and this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, I had a lot of uneaten Jack's pizzas that I had to toss just completely.
No, dude!
Dude, they not only were they in there for over the length of the pandemic, which is usually fine, but also I was streaming and couldn't ruin these deep dish pizzas that my mom got me as a gift that she sent me. So they were the rising crust ones, so it's not really, we didn't really lose that much.
You really changed. This YouTube money went right to your head.
Hey, I thought we were on the same team. Jax told us last December that we had a gift on the way, and we were never given a gift. So
that's right.
Ding,
ding, Jack. It's this December now.
I felt really bad tossing. It wasn't too many, but I would feel, I was like, I wish I could give this to somebody. But during COVID, I can't just like go give an uncooked Jack's Pizza to anywhere. You know what I mean? It's a frozen good.
Just do like go around to like other people in the apartment and just start sliding them under their door really slowly.
But I gotta the plastic keeps catching, so I have to unwrap them from the plastic, and also the cardboard is too much, so I hold the cardboard and I push it, and the pizza slides off the cardboard under the door into their apartment.
And it's the rising crust kind, though, so it doesn't really fit. So it's just like the family's having dinner, and then they see the front door. They just start hearing like...
And
you're just like hammering the shit in. They just hear, come on.
Here's my clean swipe. I cook it, and I do the same thing for a thin crust. But the door is just the size of the crust, so it swipes the cheese and the toppings off, and just the cooked bread with the sauce slides in. A perfect clean sweep. Here's what's up?
Oh, I was like, you cram the fucking pepperonis in one by one afterwards, nice and neat.
You just start throwing them out like playing cards, like under.
Yeah.
What I was gonna ask, because I don't think we've talked about it. What are you doing for Christmas?
Can I tell you right now? I don't have a goddamn clue. I have no idea. Do you have an idea?
I don't either. Well, I think both of us definitely are not traveling home to our families. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to stream on Christmas Eve. I'm pretty much just going to be on my computer on Discord. I'm posting a video this Monday, hopefully. So it should be the day the podcast came out, actually. But if I get that out, I'm pretty much just going to be playing games and streaming and then hanging with the boys. So also, like, if you want to watch a movie on Christmas or something, we can. Or if we want to stream together, we can. I really just, like, I got no fucking plans this year. It's shot.
Dude, it is so strange, too. And really, yeah, I'm full in the shot boat, too. Like we said before in a previous episode, like, we're getting into the vibe of it. You know, I'm still loving my Christmas ambiance and having the music on and stuff, but it really doesn't feel like it's leading up to anything. It just is like, I like it, because I always like having a vibe on anyway, an ambiance.
Same here.
This is just like, hey, there's a palate cleanser for like a month or so.
You know what? Yeah, actually, I don't, it's obviously sad, but I don't really mind it being shot this year, because it's like, okay, I'll still do the Christmassy stuff. We obviously know that we can't really go do things, so might as well just enjoy the vibe, and everything else this year was fucked. So I honestly, I wasn't even doing, when I was back home for Thanksgiving and my birthday and that whole group of, the like 2.5 weeks I was back, I didn't want to do certain tradition stuff because I was like, I don't want to stain it with this bad Christmas. You know what I mean? So it's
totally.
Like, I'll listen to the music and everything. I got a tree in here. Unfortunately, it is not nearly as tall as yours sounded like it was.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty tall though. The star is about to touch the ceiling. I got a 7.5 footer.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's pretty good. You let me know if that thing grows a little too tall, though. I'll come down there and saw that hole in the roof.
So it won't grow too. Even if it was a real tree, it wouldn't really grow.
Well, you give enough love, anything can happen. So keep that in mind.
You believe in the Christmas spirit, and anything can happen.
Any physical object can grow. You get it.
Wow,
dude.
I'm gonna start believing in something, below the belt, if you know what I mean.
Your peen, I think you're suggesting.
No, I was talking about my middle toe.
Oh.
I want it to be much longer. In the cartoons when like one toe is sticking out of the shoe? I've always wanted that, but it's not long enough.
I bet if you let that middle toe grow out long enough too, you could get to the point where it was so long that you could just curl it back under your toe and use your bare feet as ice skates. You ever think about that?
I can't tell you how much I hate that idea so much.
What?
And I was, sorry, dude. No, I love it. No, Gus,
okay.
It's so great.
That's right. Okay.
Also, to get into the Christmas spirit, I've got an apple cinnamon candle so everyone, all the podcast listeners can smell it while we're recording.
Oh, that's a good, you know what? Eddie,
guys, you smell this?
You guys, tell me how it smells, and then if it smells good, I'll light mine.
Ooh, smells like apple, and you guessed it, cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
You're right,
Eddie,
on top.
I'm going to balance that out a little bit. I've got my limited edition seasonal Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Iowa Pine scented candle.
There's too many words for that scent.
Too many words for the season. I just lit it.
We're getting cozy this time. I mentioned to Gus before we recorded that I'm going to heat up an apple cider at one point. Here's my thing. Some people are definitely listening to this on Christmas Eve, on Christmas. It could be even, a year from now, whatever. But especially now, I mean, any holiday during the holiday season, it's time to just get cozy. We'll all spend an hour together like we normally do, and this is our little holiday fun. I love the holiday special we always do, and it's a little bit different, but everybody's getting cozy right now. Unless you're on the road, don't fall asleep.
Stay awake.
You can't do that. Stay awake.
If you're at home right now with your family, relaxing, this is for you. Hey, keep having a relaxing time. But if you're on the road, this is you. Look out! What's up?
No.
All right, there we go. Healthy mix. Oh, dude, you know what I was thinking here, too, is like not only when we talk about kind of taking a year off a little bit here, like I said it on the last podcast, too. I just hit me today. I'm moving in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
So
that's a lot.
It's been fucking chaos. Every day here, we're trying to get some tubs and pack some shit up, and try to like figure out, because we're moving into a place with nothing in it. Like we're basically bringing like a couch and that's it, because we're getting rid of the dining room table that we got for like $50 off Craigslist 2 years ago, or I guess last year on Sabrina's apartment. But like, yeah, it just is really strange where it's like, not only am I not really focusing on Christmas, I'm just sort of like, I'm trying to just do that other stuff. It just feels so weird. And just with this whole year, again, this isn't even really a sad thing. It's just kind of matter of fact now. But like, it's strange to think that so many of these kind of like seasonal traditions, like I think about like some camp stuff in the summer, hunting season stuff, Christmas thing, like you're just taking a year off of these like almost kind of like mental clock things where you check in with yourself. It's going to be weird having that huge gap of time go by and then next year be like, hey, Christmas now, and be like, I haven't had Christmas in like 2 fucking years now. What the hell?
Yeah, it's weird because I think you and I are very like yearly tradition people, so it's weird. Mm-hmm. It's just odd, and we all know that. Obviously, hey guys, it's been a weird year, huh?
Eddie said it, guys. What he said.
We know it's been hard. So buy a Chevy. It's the message we all loved in the commercials.
Is it the Chevy savings? What is the Chevy's thing for their holiday thing?
Well, because I know there's Happy Honda Days and there's Toyota-thon.
Happy Honda Days, Toyota-thon. Isn't there? Oh, there's a December to Remember sales event.
Yeah, what is that one?
Fuck, I don't know. Kia?
December to Remember
Tesla?
Sales event. It's definitely not Tesla.
How many? Oh, just off the top of your head right now, how many themed commercial seasonal things, whether or not they're Christmas or not, can you remember in terms of car shit? Because we got Toyota-thon, a December to Remember sales event,
Happy Honda Days,
Toyota Truck Month. I hear a lot too, which is such bullshit. I can't imagine that's federally recognized.
We got the Ford F-150 Fuck Month. That's one of them.
That's in February.
Yep. We've got we got Loose Anus Lexus. That's just a specific. That's not a good one at all, and I just said it out loud.
So you have the Ford F-150 Fuck Month. We have the Kia Cuck Month. The Kia Sorento Suck Month. I think that's it.
That used to be the Saturn Suck Month, but Saturn is sadly no longer around.
Yes, unfortunately, but
rest in peace. You know
good
what?
thing sucking is. Yeah,
I really want to beat the shit out of the Kia hamsters, the Kia Soul hamsters.
I don't like those guys. I get uncanny valley shit when I look at those.
If you haven't seen it, they haven't run those ads in forever. I'm saying I kind of liked them in some of the commercials, but I think I could take all of them at once. I'm just gonna say it. I could beat the shit out of all those hamsters, and I don't care how life size they are.
You know what I'm wondering is, because they're always advertising, like, I think they're Kia Souls typically, right? Like that kind of like taller
I think
ceiling.
they were specifically the square car.
I would love to see, because you always see so many of those like safety test commercials where they'll show that slow-mo footage of like a car with the crash test dummy in it in the simulator course. Yeah. I want to see how many life-sized Kia hamsters can stop a 55-mile-an-hour Kia Sorento. I want to see that safety feature just standing in the road.
I want to see those. I thought you were going to say you want to see those hamsters in the commercial as the crash test dummy.
Yeah, no protection in there, just one of the Kia hamster.
Oh, man, that's exactly what I want to see.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my family safe.
one thing is we asked for the holiday stuff, and the biggest holiday tradition is hearing the holiday questions from our boys.
My boys.
So let's hear some preguntas, man. Let's hear it.
Boys at home, thank you. It's been another wonderful year. Thank you for sending in all sorts of fantastic dang questions this year. We've had such wonderful memes and stories and little tales spin off of them. So thank you guys for staying engaged and involved in what we're doing. We really appreciate it.
I will say before you ask or say a question, my bad. Did I interrupt?
No, I'm just looking through here. Perfect.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say I'm very, very happy that even though we weren't on the set for most of the year, that a bunch of big memes still happened. And again, I think we're all, and by we, I mean the entire community for this, are all proudest of Booger Wall. That was,
yeah.
We wanted to do it so bad. And I think it was like, Gus, didn't I message you? And I was like, wait, what if we did this? Like the whole trial. And then it was like executed in a way that I was so happy with. And then people with the memes came in so hard. I think that's my highlight for the podcast of the year, is just everybody coming together around this stupid fucking trial that we did.
Oh yeah, that was so fun. It was so well done, and everything around it just went super successfully. Like my brothers and my mom showed up for it. Our YouTube boys showed up for it. You know,
your mom crushed it in
great.
That episode. It was just, and the thing is, I love is everyone took it seriously, and that's what I love so much. Everyone really just showed up and did it. Oh man,
absolutely. All right, so boys, hit us with your friggin' well, don't do it now, dummy, because you missed the boat because there's Christmas next year. But for everything else, follow us on Twitter at Eddie Burback and at Gus Buckets, and ask us your preguntas, that is questions in English, in case you weren't informed, and we'll fix your life here. So, at Crustbag asks, when you get a hilariously awful gift, are you allowed to make fun of it in a non-mean way privately? On one hand, it's a terrible gift. On the other, it's something someone went out of their way to get for you, so you have no right to complain. Thoughts?
I think it depends how private and like who it's to. Like if let's say a parent got you a gift that is like comically bad, I feel like one of your friends, you can maybe make a joke about it too.
Yeah.
But anytime you're even doing that, you got to be like, but they really meant well, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever like complained about a bad gift that I got really like to anybody. You know what I mean? Because it is.
I don't think I have either.
It is like no matter what, even if it's not something you're into, that person still was like, I think this will be good for them, and I'm not going to be like, the fuck, you know?
Yeah. We always joked, without getting into specifics. There was a few times that an obscure family or family friend person, I'm just trying to distance as much as possible, for like 8 years straight would get, like, especially me, but some of my brothers and sisters too, like I would always get a book, which is not bad, that's great, like I fucking loved books growing up especially, but I get a book and it would always be like a different series and not the first installment in like a teenage vampire book. So like I never got Twilight ever, but I have like 5 or 6 different books in different like youth vampire series, and it's always like book 3, Jerry's Inferno or some shit. It's like, I've never even fucking heard of this thing.
Dude,
I can't even read the whole series. Why are you giving me these random
Jerry's
ones?
Inferno.
That would be pretty cool though. He's probably got a lot to bitch about. Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing though, is I think there's some, if you were a kid and you were given gifts by like a distant relative that are like kind of like the classic Christmas Story bunny outfit type beat, you know, that is something I think your family can kind of make a meme out of a little bit. But either way, it's like, so that person did say comically bad. I don't think I've ever received a comically bad gift in my life.
I'm really trying to think, because we had another pregunta here that was like, what's the worst gift that you've ever gotten too? And I don't know if I know.
Because a worst gift I've ever gotten is still a gift. So, like, I don't think, the thing is, some people do have those, but I don't know if the same is for you, especially when you hit your teen years, but I was always such an easy person to get gifts for because I love video games. So, like, if somebody didn't know what to get me, it would be like a GameStop gift card back when we were, in, like, high school. And so, like, nobody really, I feel like, had to really give any thought to gifts for me because I was like, oh, GameStop gift card. And so I don't know if I've gotten, like, a really bad gift ever.
I'm thinking it's probably case by case. Like, you know it when you see it. But I think the worst gifts by default are any gift where it comes with some sort of public, you have an obligation to show that you're using or wearing the gift, especially in a set. Like, if it's given to you by somebody that is going to know that you're not using it if you don't go out of your way to, like, use it or wear it at least once, that in my mind is a bad gift, because then it's not something like, you can be as polite as hell with the person in person. You don't have to talk shit about the gift behind their back. You can say, thank you. But if it's like some shit like, I can't even think of an example, but when you see it, it's like the leash thing is a great example from months ago, where I'm like, oh, I feel bad because I know you're going to feel bad when you're going to see me obviously not using this thing.
I still think
what I mean?
You got to use that leash, dude.
Not once have I used that leash, Eddie.
I still think you got to use it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Can I tell you, Eddie?
Uh-huh.
The situation fixed itself temporarily. Because, again, bless these people, but they moved. So,
oh my God, dude.
So I'm sad because I love running into them and talking, and I'm sad for that. But my heart also doesn't ache in the other direction because now I never have to use this leash. So it's a Christmas miracle is what I'm saying here.
Mainly and it just got way darker in my place. So sorry if the lighting is awful for me, but I got this little candle. I just think when somebody says like bad gift, I don't think, because even something like a mundane gift or something that not that good, it's like it would have to be something that like pressures you into something. Mm-hmm. Dude, one time a friend from high school was dating this girl, like they were in high school, and she like made him open her Christmas gifts at a restaurant table in the middle of a restaurant, and they were like big gifts, and he was like, if we could just maybe do this in private later. And she like insisted that he like unwrap big gifts in and it was a restaurant that was like packed with people like everywhere, and just personally for me, that's a nightmare. Like, dude, opening gifts in front of random people. Ooh, I don't like that. And also, why not just do it in private?
I just don't get that. Like, that's... I hate that. You tell me that, and I just got that look on my face. Like, I don't like... Especially public stuff. Like, there's already, like, a level of, like, kind of going through the motions that some people, like, make it clear, like, okay, you want to film me opening this and then put it online, and okay, cool, but you want to go in public and do it? Like, there's a lot of layers to that where it's just
I just get so much anxiety opening gifts sometimes, because it's like, if I know it's something somebody's really excited about, I'm like, well, I want to give them the correct reaction, and it's just like it's too much sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten a gift that I was like, what the fuck is this, man? We got another pregunta.
I got a fat one right here for you. At Farrell on Grat says, what holiday would you create? What would it celebrate? And what would the customs be?
I think that there should be an entire week where there's no holiday and just like most people just get to chill.
It's you know what I mean? And that's the theme of it. It's just there's just nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would suck because you'd still need like certain industries running and everything. So I guess maybe just a day where I think we should spread out 7 days to make 7 more 3-day weekends across the year. We have 2 little 3-day weekends.
That'd be nice. Like if you skip too many days of school and they got to start adding 5 minutes onto every school day to make up for it cumulatively.
Yeah, which also, dude, rest in peace to every kid in America with going to school where now snow days don't count anymore because of Zoom. God. What a fucking nightmare, dude. Snow days are the best days ever.
That's unfair.
Like, you know what it is, too? It's not even, like, doing the snow day. It's the hope of a snow day the day before that really...
Oh, my God.
You know that magic moment where you ask a teacher if you think there's going to be a snow day, if they think there's going to be a snow day, and they say yes, And you're like, oh my God, there might not be school tomorrow, you know?
I know.
Because there's always those teachers that no matter what are like, I don't think so. I think we'll be in school. And then there's some teachers that are like, I don't know. Could be. I'm going to give you guys this work just in case. And you're like, ooh, we might get it. We might get it. Or the fucking nightmare. I don't know if you had this because I don't know how from your like town kind of area, I guess how many districts would be packed into one place. You know? But for us, sometimes the district that included a school closer to me than my school would cancel for the snow day, and my district would stay open. And I can't tell you how furious that made me. It was so like just standing in the middle of the snow as the bus comes, and you're like, I don't even feel safe being on the bus because there's so much snow on the road, and we're going to school for no reason. Do you remember the cold? I don't know if you had the same thing. I think it was my junior year of high school, so it must have been 2014, where it was just like a super cold week, and we just didn't have school that week. It was like what was it called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ice Age 2, the Meltdown?
No.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, the meltdown? I'm talking about the
oh, yeah, that's the worst Ice Age to pull, too.
No, there was a name for it, for like the super cold. I'm going to search 2014. I don't know, cold front, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't even know what it would be called.
Because the thing is, I was way more northern than you, you know?
I got it.
What is it called?
The early 2014 North American Cold Wave. It was an event that extended through the late winter months of 2013 and 2014. It was also part of an unusually cold winter affecting parts of Canada and parts of the northern, central, and upper eastern United States. And I remember in Chicago, it was like, which I know it will probably be rookie numbers for you, but I remember we were hitting like the feels like -20 for it, and we were just not going to school.
I've had multiple, and this is not me trying to do the, oh yeah, because that is also fucking miserable.
Yeah.
But I've had like every year of like school since I was a fucking kid, I've had to go to school on days where it was like sometimes 15 to 20 below, like not even feels like just the regular thermometer out of the wind shit. Not even counting the fucking wind chill, but dude, it unfucking real.
I was gonna say, for people from warm climates, I can't describe my soul has never been more miserable than getting hit by wind waiting for the bus in the middle of winter. It's you're tired, you don't want to go to school, you might have anxiety for some kind of homework you're not doing, and you are just getting stabbed in the face by cold air, and you're like, I just have to fucking stand here until it shows up. And I don't know if I can make it. You know,
you feel like you'll blink and you'll feel like that temporary bit of moisture on your eyelids like start freezing up, and then your boogers are freezing and shit.
Dude,
and you're just like,
California spoiled me a little bit, because I remember last year when I went home for Christmas, the doors opened at O'Hare Airport for me to walk out to be picked up by an Uber. And I just took a breath in, and it was so cold that my lungs coughed and like rejected the air. It was just like, nope, this is not air. We're not taking this. And also, it got so dark in here. I'm gonna check my lighting stuff. Can you stall for me?
Honestly, yeah. I'm afraid I might have to friggin' check mine too. Is the thing though.
Hold on. Let me do
guys, I'm gonna go up and check.
Hey guys, it's me, Eddie. You know, from the podcast with my name on it. Today's sponsor is Mack Weldon, longtime sponsor of me, but the podcast as well. So thank you, Mack Weldon, for the sponsorship. Here's the thing, guys. Mack Weldon is the place for good men's essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwears, polos, or active shorts. I'm reading off the copy there because I wouldn't be able to remember all these. They have Sunday lounge pants. You ever been lounging on a Sunday and wearing the non-appropriate pants, and you want the appropriate pants? Then get those. I because of sponsorships in the past, have been sent Mack Weldon products. I like them a lot. I wear them frequently. They're joggers I'm wearing right now. I wear them almost every day, especially during, this whole pandemic thing. So if you want to check out Mack Weldon's site and win the gift-giving season and get 20% off your order, visit MackWeldon.com/GusandEddy and enter promo code GusandEddy. That's MackWeldon.com/GusandEddy, Promo code Gus and Eddy for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics. So thank you again, Mack Weldon, for sponsoring the podcast. Back to the cast. All right, we're back.
We did it.
I got my apple cider. The lighting is fixed a little bit, and I'm sure it's going to get way darker soon, but let's just call that cozy, you know?
That's Christmas,
not unprofessional. Baby. That's just Christmas. But yeah, we were talking about being cold for school, right? Dude,
oh, yeah, dude.
Especially, let me hit you with another cursed vibe, right?
Okay.
You have homework you didn't do. You're heading to school. And you're so sleepy that you're trying to put your head on the window, but the bus is shaking so much that it's kind of giving you a headache, and the window's so cold, but you really want to rest your head somewhere, and you're just in this constant battle of discomfort.
Oh, my God.
I
hate that you said that.
That might be genuinely the most unhappy I've ever been in my life. And things get way better after high school, dude.
Oh, my God, dude.
High school is prison. And I know we've talked about this a million times. High school is prison, and then you're set free. And
it
like
really
some
is,
parts of it is good, but like why would we wake up at that time? And then I would stay up until 4 a.m. I'd sleep for 2.5 hours, and then I'd just go to school like that was normal. I was torturing myself at the same time.
We're probably stunting our brain development by just doing that every goddamn
damage,
day.
To be honest, I probably not sleeping.
Dude, I would be so much smarter if I hadn't gone to high school.
Dude, if I didn't go to high school, I'd look like Megamind right now.
Oh, my God, dude. Blue and everything. From the cold, you'd still be going outside.
Yeah,
so.
I'd still be going outside. But
It's
distancing,
you know.
COVID safe, concert indoors, COVID safety. We all got tested.
Me and my friends had a COVID-safe makeout sesh this last Friday, and
it was COVID-safe. We were in a backyard. The second we were in the backyard, we all took our masks off and started eating out of the same containers, but it was COVID-safe, you know?
And here's this group photo of 40 of us squishing our cheeks together to prove that we were together. COVID-safe, though!
Oh, man, that shit fucking just makes me mad. All right, we got another pregunta?
Got another one right here. At Chazzy Jones 72 says, and this one's a real out of left field one, I'll tell you right now. My uncle insists on standing in the doorway with his walker, and if we try walking through the doorway, he acts like a wounded puppy when he has to get out of the way instead of just standing literally anywhere else. Parentheses, he doesn't need the walker. He's faking for disability.
Dude, I love your uncle. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard, dude. So he just blocks the way and is just so grumpy about it when he has to move and he doesn't.
I love too that from this description too. It's not even saying he's pissed. He's sad, like a hurt puppy. What are you doing? It's like hey, we all know we're in on this. Like you're faking it. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
I mean, if you're asking if he's in the right or wrong, he's in the right because he outranks you in age, and that's funny. And so if you have something that's funny, you can do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's the key, baby.
If you say it's a bit, you can do whatever you want.
That's just it. I hit 11 people with my car in 2009, and every one of them, sorry, it's a bit. You know,
I robbed a bank, and the cops came, and I said. Wait, hold on, guys. It was a bit. And they all went, oh, okay. And they all had their guns out, and they went, you, but with the gun in their hand. And I was like, whoa.
Did they let you shoot the gun then, too, because you entertain them so much?
Dude, he started blasting. I was like, this is a bit.
This is a bit. You have to say it's a bit every shot, though, because you need to clear every bullet.
This was a bit, and this was a bit.
You're just like hand selecting, like you're picking a cookie off of the office Christmas tray here.
Exactly.
And let me. This is a bit, and that's a bit. And you're just popping 9mm shells.
Here's what I propose as well. We really post-vaccine, we have to throw Gus and Eddy holiday parties.
Yep.
I would be home before, usually. But I come back for a bit now, even not during the pandemic. We got to do... I just can't wait to throw Gus and Eddy parties again, man. I love doing those. It's
gonna be so fun, dude.
We'll invite, I don't know, the Pope, Bruce Green, the
Dennis
Pope, Dennis Quaid,
Yep.
John Voight, Tim Allen, pretty much anyone in Hollywood that just loves Trump.
Yeah, dude. Let's get John Voight, James Woods, Kirstie Alley.
Wait, who did
That'd
I
be
say?
fun.
I just said a name, and I meant to say John Voight, but I don't know what I said.
Oh shit, I don't know. Tim Allen.
It was before
that
Tim
was a
Allen.
good choice though. I
What
said
did I
Dennis
say?
Quaid. I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
where
I
he's
said
at.
something, but I meant my brain was thinking John Voight, and if I didn't say John Voight, Tony, if I didn't say that, can you use this clip, John Voight, and just put that over it like I didn't make a mistake?
Look at that, clean and simple.
There you go. That's
it,
editing,
baby.
and I didn't even have to do it.
Guys, Eddie didn't even say John Voight before. That was just magic.
Wait,
Tony
no, don't-
added that.
hey,
Sorry, shit.
Come on, dude. Holiday
Ah!
episode. Fuck. I said it's all positivity, and you're stepping on my fucking lines here, dude.
Sorry, dude. Stupid as hell.
Yeah, I know it was stupid.
Wait, you know what I was thinking the other day? Honestly, in terms of John Voight stuff, and this is kind of just an apolitical thing to say, because it's like, honestly, regardless of how you fucking feel, I think objectively, his statements are pretty definitively in one direction in terms of U.S. politics.
And
Are they
I think
gonna?
this is going to do really quick, do the most for people's brains. John Voight was Mr. Sir in Holes. Now continue.
Now, okay, thank you. Yes, Mr. Sir in Holes, and you might know him from his other iconic, probably if you're our age and don't watch a lot of classic movie things, role as Nicolas Cage's dad in the National Treasure movies, too. So
There
that's
you
what I
go.
was wondering, is like, hey, they're definitely making National Treasure 3. Are they going to put John Voight in it? Because isn't he kind of, like, what do you do with a guy like that right now, you know? Like, that's kind of poison for Disney, I assume, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, they could easily just be like, he was old, he died. You know?
Let's, you know, yeah, they could just do, they could be, the movie starts and it's Nick Cage and whoever is the female love interest who's probably 30 years his junior just driving in the front seat with him. And they're just in the middle of a getaway and they got some famous painting from the Louvre in the back of this van. And and just 5 seconds into the movie, they're in the van and then they just hear boom, boom, boom. And she goes, what was that? It was my dad. He fell out the back. Let's keep going. That's how they address him.
Here's my other plot proposal. They find out that in the center of the eye on the pyramid in the dollar is John Voight's grave. But it's not even his dad. It's John Voight. It's his grave. And they're like, well, I guess he can't play my dad anymore.
What? And then John Voight looks right into the camera and says, wow, I guess I was John Voight all along. And then he's not in the movie.
Wait, so he's dead, but they just give him is he a ghost? He's a Force ghost from Star Wars. He's all
but
blue and he just turns to the camera.
He's a Force ghost from Star Wars, so he's blue and glowing, but he's dressed like and talks like nearly headless Nick from Harry Potter. So, and after he says it, he pulls his neck.
Nick Cage is like, nearly headless? How could you be nearly headless?
Well, because I think that I should not be defunded. In fact, thanks for asking. He just dives into a rant at the kitchen table. Dad, I need lemon juice and a hairdryer. I got some thoughts on this, actually.
Say what you want about John Voight's politics, but he is hot, and you cannot deny that.
He's hot. He is a hottie.
He's a looker. Do
I-
we have any John Voight questions? Or sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, John asked us a few. I didn't know, but I blocked him a few months back. But I guess he's been asking every week. This week he asked Gus and Eddie, "Can I be a National Treasure 3?" So I guess we don't know. Sorry about that, John.
Yeah. We don't have no idea.
Anyway, non-Voight division here. We got one here from @StrangerTings, and they say, if you had to swim in a sea of any holiday beverage, which one would you pick? That's a horrible mental picture. Not
I'm trying to-
eggnog. Get
not
that shit off the
eggnog.
table.
I don't know, because, like, I no matter what, I mean, are we thinking logistically or, like, or what we actually want to drink and swim in?
I think you're not drinking it. I think you're just doing a little Mark Spitz 100-yard butterfly through this thing, but so you're in it for a couple minutes.
I feel like cider would scare me, because it's, like, murky but clear enough to, like, see shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
I feel like hot chocolate might be a pretty classic one to swim through, because, like, fuck eggnog, but, like, you know.
That's true, yeah.
Swim through some hot chocolate. You know, Augustus did that shit, and he got sucked up a tube, so.
You did do that. I literally can't think of anything more miserable than drowning in eggnog, though. Can you imagine? You can't even fucking see anything.
Oh, dude, Jesus! Every single year, I'm like, well, what happens is I don't even want eggnog, but every year Tony's like, let me get some eggnog, see if I like it, and every year I'm like, oh, maybe I'll have some too. I have a couple of sips, and I'm like, this is not for me. I do not like this.
I understand it's subjective, and I'm not even trying to shit on the idea of it. It is so gross to me that I don't understand how other people like it.
Now, for you, is it the egg or the nog?
I think it's the nog, bro. I think it's full nog.
I don't know. For me, I feel like it's more of a thing because movies have kind of like made fun of it a little bit. And so now it's like a real staple. Or I'm just talking on my fucking ass. Who knows?
Like, it's like, like fruitcake, where it's like fruitcake's like, oh, it's the bad thing. But then also some people are like, well, you have fruitcake at Christmas. And it's like, yeah, I know it's the meme of it. And it's not as like poisonous, inedible as the meme suggests. It also do be a bad cake, though. So let's not fucking bring that.
I'll tell you, I have so rarely seen a fruitcake in my life. You know what I mean? Like,
really?
I just don't feel like I'm seeing fruitcakes all over the place, even during holiday parties. It's like You're weird blessed. For me to see a fruitcake.
You're blessed.
But also, you were a little bit more Midwesty than I was, and so I feel like the fruitcakes per capita are higher in your area.
That's very true, yeah. Our GDP output of fruitcakes is significantly higher in those northwestern states, exactly. Say, Eddie, I got a little idea here. You know, it's Christmas time in the States and all around the entire world, and depending on what time zone you're in. And people like opening gifts or presents at that time. So how do you feel about opening up a little bit of
what we talked about before, we're going to open one Christmas mail gift, and this will be the gift of all of you boys to us, so it better be a good one.
The pressure riding on this gift is so high.
What did we get you guys? I don't know. The gift of entertainment for another fucking year?
La-di-da. Did you hear that? I didn't even charge you for that. Duh.
We didn't miss a week. We were never late. We were just on time with this podcast this year. Every single week. Didn't miss a beat.
Take that, you guys. I don't know what the button is on this, but anyway, don't send us any more mail. We still have some. Post office is not a dang storage unit. All is well. All right, I have one piece of mail here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of scared to open it. I mean, the pressure's
Why
so high on this. I mean, the pressure's high. What if it sucks, dude? This is the president of the year, dude.
Hey, what we said before, even if a gift sucks, it's a gift, you know?
That's right, Eddie. Wow, you really spoke to me this Christmas.
Yeah, it's kind of a Christmas message. Can I go off on a tangent before you fully open this?
Please.
I watched Love Actually with Chrissy for the first time last night. Have you seen Love Actually?
Isn't that the one where Andrew Lincoln shows up with all the signs and shit?
He's Rick Grimes, right?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I know that's the actor's name, right? I didn't know the actor's name.
That's correct.
Yes.
And no, I have not seen that movie.
So, I actually, because, you know, the bar for Christmas movies, they don't have to be that good. But I Love Actually was actually kind of all right. My problem is, because the whole movie is like a bunch of different people and their experiences with love, and they kind of intertwine by knowing each other, right?
Okay.
So there's like a wedding in the beginning that has a lot of the characters, and one of the characters is an employee at the wedding. He's just a server there, and he doesn't know the rest of the characters, and he doesn't really interact with them ever. And everyone else has these like sweet or tragic love stories, and this dude is like, I can't get laid, so I'm going to go to the U.S. to get laid. And his friend is like, dude, what are you talking about? And he's like, I already booked my flight to Wisconsin. And then he flies, his whole storyline, he flies to Wisconsin, goes to a bar in Milwaukee, and there are 3 beautiful women that instantly are hitting on him and are like, we have an apartment that you should come to, but we only have one bed, so we'll all have to share. And he has sex with them immediately. Like, that's the whole plot. The rest is all about love. And then this dude's like, American women will fall for British guys. And he's like a really gross dude and like hits on women in gross ways. Uh-huh. And then just, it works for him.
Oh, that's
his
really
whole
kills
thing.
The mood.
And the rest of the movie is about like love and what it means. And then this dude just is like, I want to get fucked in America. And he shows up to a bar and 3 women are like, let's have a threesome. And it's just like, what kind of, the rest of this movie is about love.
That's the actually part, Eddie. That doesn't count.
That is the actually.
Imagine
love,
being so repulsive,
actually.
so rejected that you have to flee the country to have one sexual encounter.
Also,
Love Actually.
He's like, I want to go to the place that is easiest to hook up in the U.S. And he went to Milwaukee in December.
What was that?
Like,
Oh.
what the fuck are you doing, dude? Sorry, that was just a tangent. He was like so gross too. And he's like just being really, really off-putting to every woman before he goes to the U.S. And then it just works for him. And it's like, man, this movie was definitely written in 2003.
Yeah. There you go. That's fucking weird as hell. Well,
Yeah,
now I don't
know.
have to see it. Thanks
So
for filling me
bizarre.
in, dude. Appreciate it. That's a prequel to The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
All right, I'm opening it. President of the Year.
Well, wait, Gus, can I ask something?
Yep.
Please. Okay, I have 2 guesses.
Please
Can I?
guess.
Both guesses are the same type of thing. So can you just give me the clue that I ask?
Yeah.
Is it a book?
Yup.
Okay, I think my initial thought was it's the Communist Manifesto, but now I believe, based on your reaction, that it's either Seed Soil Sun or Extra Cheese Please, both of which are books that you are not in. But which one is it?
It's Seed Soil Sun.
It's Seed Soil Sun, the one with Thor and Sven in it, huh? Your 2
Yeah.
brothers that were in a book and that you weren't in a book.
Yeah. Eddie,
Uh-huh.
can I please open one more present?
Wait, you actually got a bad gift. It
I
was
did
making
get-
fun of you.
Oh!
It was a gift making fun of you. You
It
got a
came
bad
full
gift.
circle. Holy shit.
That's a bad gift. They were bullying you with a gift. Their intention was to bully you.
Oh my God.
The worst Christmas gift Gus has ever received is the gift of not being in a fucking book that he thought he was gonna be in. You can open
Fuck
one
that.
more.
Okay, I'm opening another one.
Also, because people send us Seed Soil Sun. I have one of them on my bookshelf here.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm opening another one here.
How much money have we made, Chris Peterson?
Eddie,
What's up? What's up?
you are not going to believe this.
Wait, for real?
I am not fucking kidding you.
What's up?
I opened a set. You guys saw it live on the cam. I literally fucking opened that one. It is another Seed Soil Sun. I swear to God, dude. It is 2 fucking Seed Soil Suns. I'm
Did
in
the
a
box
row.
look like it was a book box?
Well, I mean, kind of. It was like I'm down to bubble wrappers at this point. Fuck you! Who said this?
You got bullied twice on Christmas.
Fuck
dude.
you! Come on, man. Damn it!
Wait, check if you're in this one. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Shut
Oh,
up, Eddie. Shut up. Okay, Eddie. I kind
can
of want to open one more. Now, this one is also kind of flat, so I'm
This is-
kind of worried.
This is like when 2 of the 7s line up on a slot machine. I'm waiting for the 3rd.
Okay, I just want to say right now, that is a fucking great bit, and I promise I have not orchestrated any of this shit. I am opening another package that feels like it could be that again, but we have to be sure. You see, this is completely unopened here.
Okay. Is it really?
It is. I'm kind of. It's 3 fucking Seed Soil Suns in a row.
We got a Christmas jackpot. Gus
I'm
wasn't
not
in the book.
Dude, it's 3 of these fuckers. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god, dude! It's a Christmas miracle. You getting bullied for 3 gifts
Is
the
it?
best. It's a gift to me, Gus. Don't you see? That's what Christmas is all about. It's my joy at your unhappiness, and that's what the boys were trying to send us as a message this year.
I
Is
hate
that-
this.
Is that if we bully Gus enough, I will feel better, and that's what Christmas is really all about. Don't you think?
I can't fucking believe this. Can I open a 4th one and final one here?
Just as long as it's not book shaped, as long as it's not that.
All right, I'll open a little bigger one here.
I can't believe it, dude.
Okay, I thought I had another bigger one. I can tell right now it's not Seed Soil Sun, though. I'm feeling this. It could be a book. It's not Seed Soil Sun, because Seed Soil Sun is only the paperback mode right here.
Got it. I'm waiting in suspense.
This has got to be... Eddie.
What's up?
I just opened up the only hardcover copy of Seed Soil Sun.
I have a hardcover copy down here,
You
too.
have a hardcover copy down there?
Yeah, that's what they usually are, I thought.
I have only... No, because I just opened 3 paperbacks.
Wait, I need to watch this on video.
I
don't believe it.
swear to God, I have literally... Here's 3 paperback Seed Soil Suns in a row. From a previous episode, I have a 4th paperback Seed Soil Sun in a row. This is a used copy. Hardcover Seed Soil Sun. I was like, okay, at least it's not gonna be that fucker.
Oh my God, dude.
I
will, and I believe you, but I need to watch the video back to believe it because it's just like 4 gifts.
I can't fucking believe that.
Is there any other gift that is not shaped like it could have Seed Soil Sun?
Yes. Okay. Here, just just give me 20 seconds. Here,
choose a small one.
Okay, a tiny one. 1 sec. I gotta grab this.
I gotta review the tapes. I gotta see what was happening there. 4 Seed Soil Suns, guys. What a beautiful thing that you guys just did by accident. Is 4 of you thought, hey, I'm gonna bully Gus, and it was just a 1, 2, 3, 4 punch in a row, and I'm proud of you.
All right, I got it.
Hey,
what's up? Were you talking shit?
Yeah.
Got him. Fuck that guy, whoever it is. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Keep going.
Oh no, I have to watch it back now too.
I wasn't really saying it.
All right, so this one is definitely not a book shape. It's very light and small. It's from our friend Kerrigan in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right.
Oh.
Let's open this bad boy up. Can you imagine if it was like a book on tape of Seed Soil Sun?
It's an audiobook of Chris Peterson with also director's commentary of the audiobook. Like, we thought about putting Gus Johnson in this, but he had a big old melon head, and we didn't want to put him in.
Oh, well, these things happen.
I don't think you have a melon head, Gus. I was just saying it for the joke.
That's okay. I do have a kind of bigger head. I'm just not
I got a big head
about it.
I got a big... I'd say on the end of head sizes, you and I both have larger heads, but not like too big of heads. You know what I'm saying?
My biggest thing is it's like... I agree with that on my end, especially. Like, I would think that I probably have the bigger head of the two of us, too. And I think that it's the proportions of all my other features that make it look bigger, too. Like, I have a really high up hairline, and I have thin hair, too, and, like, a longer nose and shit. So it accentuates the head. But
or maybe you just got more sleep in high school and you're going
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. I'm glad I skipped those days.
I'm tying every piece of this podcast together. Am I the greatest at connecting jokes? I think that's what we're saying. You know, it's a Christmas episode. You can't lie on Christmas. Call back
Can't
king.
do it. Eddie, this is really sweet. Okay, this is a good little cherry on top here. Our buddy Kerrigan here. I'll send you a little pic here in the Discord.
Got it.
And
just display it on camera for our video boys as well.
Absolutely. So our friend Kerrigan here gave us 2 tiny little, like, I think cross stitch is the right word for it. Let me show it to you right now. A little beautiful G&E little thing here. I'm gonna send it. Oh, click, send.
Oh,
there's it on my. There's it on my. I took a picture of him on my very hairy thigh for you there, Eddie.
Oh, dude, I love those. They're so
Look at
tiny
these.
and cool.
These are beautiful. There's a little G and a little E. Oh, this is so sweet.
I want the E so I can just put it somewhere in my room. I got a couple of fan art things that I have on display on like various bookshelves or something like that.
Dude, okay. This is so perfect. There's a small note attached here. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious because, again, this was probably sent in last year. Hey, Gus and Eddie, there's a longer, sappier letter in the envelope that's not for podcast reading, but I just wanted to say that I made these over Christmas so I guess they count as Christmas gifts, so I hope you open this soon or it'll be awkward. Kerrigan. It's Christmas!
Wait, so are we can't be a year late, though. I'm
I don't
confused
know now, though. Because this was a really small package.
But, like, we've opened all of the gifts like, this summer. Maybe they made it, and we're just expecting that we were going to open it, a year from then. And we're like, hopefully you're opening this. Either way.
Oh, my God.
Perfect
Either way. Kerrigan, thank you. That's so sweet. Anyway.
These are dude, for real, what a lineup for gifts for Christmas for us is a full bit from all the boys and then a really heartfelt piece of art that somebody gave us. That's fucking awesome.
I'm so happy. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll even take the fucking quadruple RKO books. This is really sweet. Thank you. Anyway,
right,
that's it
for
That's it for mail. Delicious. I can't remember the last time I even opened a dang present. I'm raring to go.
You're talking about like this year?
Yeah.
Probably your birthday, right?
Yeah. Now that I think about it. What is it? Yeah, it's not like pre-COVID. I'm just walking around opening presents all the time.
You know what I think about too is like back when, we didn't know as much about like ventilation with COVID. Mm-hmm. And like I gave you your birthday gift very, very distanced in your apartment, but we like talked with masks on for a bit, and I would absolutely not do that now. Like there's no way.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so what else? Oh yeah, do you have another pregunta, another Christmas from the boys? For some reason, my candle is unevenly like burnt out 2 of them, so we got one lone flame lighting the podcast way.
Damn, that's special. That's really
the
special.
Gus and Eddy podcast flame, and when it goes out, the show is over forever.
Damn. Keep that lit, please, because I was kind of hoping to keep this going for a little while. I don't know what your plans were.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, I heard you blow it.
I blew it, and it's out.
Wait, so is this your resignation?
No, I'm technically not resigning because we both just agreed that when that flame goes out, that the whole series is done.
I didn't say yeah, though.
It sounded like a yeah to me, and I feel like a lawyer would see it that way too, watching this back. So you'd probably have to delete this episode to have any legal standing.
Is Tony a lawyer real quick?
So did you just ask me if Tony was a lawyer?
Yeah. Or do you think he could be?
You expected anything other than a no?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping. Well, I figured too. There's a few days left in the year. Do you think he could be one by the time this comes out?
Tony just takes the bar and passes in like a day.
I bet Tony could do well on the bar. He'd probably get at least half a bar. I don't know how they
think very
score
highly of Tony. I don't think Tony could pass the bar in 2 days.
You don't know Tony like I do. I trust that guy.
All right, sorry, I steamrolled over a pregunta.
Here's a pregunta right here. At Ty Happy asks, get rid of one Christmas movie character, like Rudolph or Frosty or Kevin McAllister, etc. Wipe them from existence.
Huh. Uncle Frank from Home Alone rings a bell for me. That man should be executed.
I love hearing you bitch about Uncle Frank every time too.
Dude, he's the movie's aware of it. He's the worst. He's the worst person ever. Mm-hmm. He watched the whole family was mad at an 8-year-old boy, and he said, "Look what you did, you little twerp," which is like, let his parents parent him. You know what I mean?
God,
don't. But he's also just a big old cheapskate. But he's not very classic. I think,
Honestly, though, dude, like the original Rankin Bass Rudolph is a really fucking annoying character.
Well, here's what I'll say for proper justice is the other reindeer from Rudolph we need to get rid of them. And I mean that in the most violent way.
Dude, they're the
worst.
They're evil. I just rewatched that fucker, and like Rudolph leaves for like the duration of him growing up to be a mature buck. Like his classmates tease him for his nose, and then he leaves, and because he's missing, and his parents go after him. And I see the scene that he strolls back into his town. His classmates are there, so like keep in mind, a kid from your school disappears for like a year or two, and his parents go missing looking for him, and then that kid just strolls back into school. Like, the first thing those reindeer say to him are like, "Hey, where'd you get off to? I thought you got out of here, weird nose." It's like this fucking kid. What are you doing?
That's who we're getting rid of. I think. I don't know.
All the other reindeer.
Firing
squad. Yeah.
Also, really quick, when I blew out the candle, apparently wax splashed onto my glasses. So stall for me just for a moment as I get this wax off me.
That's sad. I know how we're gonna kill all the other reindeer though, because I don't think that they should have guns at the North Pole. There's just too many logistical issues with the cartridges freezing and stuff. It's not guaranteed. So I think that Santa goes down to the fence line around the North Pole, which, of course, we all know is made out of candy canes. And he takes one of the candy canes out of the ground, one of those big ones, and he sucks on the little tip of that thing until it gets real long and pointy.
What did I walk back into?
What's that?
What are you talking about?
Just talking about reindeer genocide real quick. So here's how they're gonna kill the other reindeer. We're not gonna shoot them. Just too many logistical issues. Not a lot of backdrop.
They're also
them.
magic. It might bounce off.
Exactly. So I said Santa's gonna go down to the fence line around the North Pole, which of course we know is made out of big candy canes, and he's gonna pull one out of the ground, and he's gonna suck on the little tip until it becomes the long white spike, and then he can just sort of like, just go down the line and stab them.
I gotcha. And they'll just stay there and wait.
Well, he's been good to us this far. I've trusted him this long.
Hope he doesn't murk me like he did Comet, but we'll see.
Comet.
You think he's killing Prancer first?
I bet, dude. Yeah, Prancer probably. I could see it.
Well, one thing is, Gus, I don't know if it's a tradition thing for us, but as we come to a close with this episode, I think I need a little music.
Oh, Eddie, I'm glad you said it. I'm by my keyboard.
It's that classic end of the Christmas episode. Gus and Eddie talk to you. Okay. Oh.
Sorry, that was unintentional. I'm trying to lift this 60-pound keyboard onto my desk chair lap.
Hey, one kind of callback thing. You remember when you were told you had a hernia and you felt like you felt it for a while and then you just didn't and it's gone?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What the hell's... It just went away.
So I came to the conclusion to self-diagnose that based on all the evidence on the table, I think I might have had epididymitis, which is like an infection of your epididymis. This is some tubes down in your testicles.
Okay.
Because I had imaging done down there, and they didn't... The groinal guy, Dr. Peen, I think was his name, said there was no tears down there, so... I'm good, I guess.
Dr. Peen, I'm a groinal guy, so I'll tell you whether you got a hernia or not.
I'm a big old groinal guy. All right, I wish, I'm holding up to the camera. I'm holding this fucking Yamaha keyboard just on my lap here. I brought my sustain pedal down here, so we'll be good.
Okay.
All right.
You know any good classic Christmas tunes?
Oh, I bet I could, I'd figure some shit out. What's royalty free? Silent Night's probably royalty free, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm ready, Eddie.
Okay, it got really dark, but all right. Wait. My candle, I can light it again. Hold on, I'll do it. The wax has dried. Hold on. Ooh, it's not lighting. There we go. Guys, welcome to the final bit of the Gus and Eddy Christmas episode, or holiday episode. We don't care what you celebrate, as long as you're, I was going to say with your family, but maybe avoid doing that as much this year, but that's okay. I just wanted to say, coming from Eddie, and also Gus, I'm sure you feel the same.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't the last episode of the year for us, but this is usually the time where we reflect on the year. And I want to genuinely thank everybody, not only for the podcast and the memes and being part of it, but supporting us, whether it's through merch or our own YouTube videos or Twitch. If you had any part in that or even watching our stuff, I can't tell you how much that has kept me sane this year. And I'm sure that's the same for you, Gus.
Yes, Eddie.
And so I think on behalf of me and Tony and Gus and even Sven or Jakey. I just want to say thank you. It's been a hard year, but also in some ways, it's been a good year. So thank you for sticking around.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
Happy holidays. Ooh.